Hey guys, and we are back. We actually lost reception there, leaving Stanthorpe, but we are on the way to the border between New South Wales and Queensland. So I'm just going to turn you guys around. Yep. We're just on the side of the road at the moment, guys. Anyone that's joining us. So we're right in the middle of, well, it is outback Queensland, really. Girraween now. You're right this side, Dan? Yep. Hey Paul Walker, welcome. So we are back on the road again. We lost reception back there. We're at Wollongara now, which is a little country town which is on the border of Queensland and New South Wales, where we are heading right now. So just thought we'd show you what we're coming into. This is another historic village or town. In the middle, right on the border of Queensland and New South Wales. That's the two states. So Queensland is the state that I live in, and we're about to cross over into another state, which is called New South Wales. So this is a pretty cool little town here. Going to show you, there's welcome to Tenterfield. So this is where we are heading. That's pretty cool. Getting a bit crooked there, going around corners, so we can straighten that up for you guys. So we're coming, this is the border of New South Wales here. Tenterfield Shire. We're 19 kilometres on what they call the New England Highway.
We are now in New South Wales.
So we have now crossed the border into New South Wales. This road will actually take us to Sydney if we wanted to go to Sydney, and Tamworth for any country music fans. Tamworth is where they hold Australia's country music awards and festival. What was I going to try to say there? It's still very, very dry out here as well. They're just not getting any rain, but I'll just push you up to the side there so you can have a look out there. It's very rugged country out here. So we're stuck behind a truck at the moment. I think we're doing 100 kilometres an hour. Yeah. It is cold out there. What's the temperature out here now? It's
17.
17 degrees Celsius here now.
Which is pretty.
Yeah, it's not too bad actually.
It's crisp.
Hey, One Life Man, welcome. Yeah, road trip. So we've just crossed over the borders between two states here in Australia. We live in Queensland, and we are now in New South Wales. New South Wales is actually Australia's first state. It's the state that Botany Bay, Captain Cook, all that sort of stuff. Sydney Opera House, that's where Sydney is in New South Wales. So, but Sydney is about an 8-hour drive from where we are right now. So I know you guys are concerned that we are on the wrong side of the road. Although we are not.
We're actually on the right side of the road. You guys are on the wrong side. My steering wheel's on the wrong side too.
You can see the steering wheel's on this side of the road. There you go. We've got all cameras going. We've got everything going. Look there. I don't know if you can see that there right now. We've got another one going there. This is the rugged countryside. Let me just wind this window down for you guys. You can see out there. It's a bit windy, you can't hear me! We've got speed cameras here. Speed cameras are revenue raisers for the local governments. So you get a ticket. There you go. There's an old rackety old historic bridge right there.
Holy
wow!
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not riding across that one.
That's a railway bridge, and it doesn't look very safe.
Sorry. You have to get the train out here.
Hey, Mystic, welcome back. Thank you. So we have picked up. We lost reception back there. We've only just been able to pick it up, but we may lose you again because we are in the middle of nowhere. You should feel at home. Aged care. Right out in the middle of the country here.
That's when we send our elderly.
Well, there's barbecue down there. So if you have any questions, just rattle them off. I can actually read the chat today because I'm not driving. I've got Danny driving, Mrs. Dan driving today. Bit of sand mining going on here. We might see kangaroo. You might. We've seen a lot of dead kangaroos.
We might not. It's late.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, usually first thing in the morning. There, look at that. How beautiful is that? Bit of water running through that creek down there. Sorry about the glare from the windows, guys, but it is cold outside. There's a kangaroo in the middle of the road there. It's called roadkill. So I was explaining to some of you guys yesterday that kangaroos usually are on the move at night or early in the morning, and what happens is when the big trucks or any cars, they're actually attracted to the headlights of the cars or the trucks, and unfortunately when you hit a big semi-trailer, however you guys pronounce it, usually kangaroos don't fare too well against them. So how rocky this terrain is out here. She's driving on the wrong side of the road.
No, I'm not.
No.
I'm driving on the right side. Like the steering wheel's on this side.
Steering wheel's on the right side. Look, there we go. And so she's on the right side of the road. It's you guys that drive on the wrong side of the road. It's always funny when we go to America, just how hard it is to get yourself ready again to drive on the wrong, well, for you guys, the right side of the road, but for us it's the wrong side.
Watching Dan get ready to hop in the car and drive and realise he's sitting in the passenger seat is hilarious.
Yeah, I've often opened up in America, opened up the car on the wrong side of the road, on the wrong side of the car to get in to drive, which is a bit embarrassing when you're the only one standing there as well.
Stay in a mansion, $99.
Stay in a mansion out here. Are we back? Yep, looks like we're back again, guys. Sorry, we will keep dropping out. We are in the middle of nowhere here. But I'm hoping that you get to see us coming into Tenterfield. So Tenterfield is another historic town.
Tenterfield Saddler.
So it's a song. The they call them a song, or I don't know what they call them. It's a country song called the Tenterfield Saddler. Can't even remember who sang it. I'm not into country music.
Was it
Can't remember who sang it actually.
Peter Allen?
Peter Allen. If you've never heard of Peter Allen, he's was a very famous Australian musician.
Really big in the States, I think.
Stay in a mansion, Stanham House. I don't know if you can see that sign, guys. Here's the road trains coming through. Wow, that's a big truck.
That is brilliant.
This is all farming out here.
Tenterfield, 5 kilometres.
Golf club.
How beautiful that sky is today.
Look at that. Not a cloud in the sky today, and that's why they're not getting any rain out here. That's 80 kilometres an hour there, guys, just to say. Not 80 miles an hour, 80 kilometres an hour, which is, I think it's 50 mile an hour for you guys. It's another little, so we are coming into Tenterfield now. Yeah, there's a Tenterfield sign right there.
Birthplace of our nation.
Birthplace of our nation, apparently. Did not know that.
Look at these trees.
Beautiful old trees.
Stunning. Look at that.
Look at that. How pretty is that, guys, going through here?
3,300. Formed in 1839.
So
Look at that.
it is winter here in Australia, so you will see all the trees are not bearing much in the way of leaves. Bit shaky there.
That's pretty.
It's very nice. The Golfers Motel or Golfers Inn. Wow.
Family 2-bedroom cabins.
Our interstate is 70 in the city limits and 35 sometimes to 45. Yeah, so in our towns, the speed limit is usually 60 kilometres an hour. Then we go to 80 kilometres an hour. Then we have 100 kilometres an hour. In some areas we have 110 kilometres an hour. But that's on the freeways.
Schools and in suburbs it's 50.
Yeah, and around schools and small towns it's usually 50. So it's 50 along that area there. So built up areas where there's families and stuff. They don't. Sorry, I missed that comment, Mystic. My apologies. I will check it out later on. I say I won't miss out on any chat, and the first thing I do is I miss out on the chat.
What did she say?
I don't know. But look at how pretty this is.
There's a maze cafe back there.
Yeah, and this is another historic, very historic town in Australia.
Our nation.
Apparently it's the birthplace of our nation. Never heard that before, but
Me either.
there we go.
It's a history lesson for all of us.
There is a postman, what we call a postman, yeah, postie.
Tenterfield Creek, willows, bridges. It's because there's a lot of willows through here, isn't it? Tourist drive?
So okay,
We're
go.
back.
So we actually haven't got into the actual city centre yet of Tenterfield. G'day Lone Wolf, how are you? Welcome.
Spice and cream.
We're in a little town, historic town called Tenterfield, which is actually in New South Wales. We're no longer in Queensland, which is where we live. But here we go. So most of these towns, as I showed you yesterday, these are full of hotels or pubs. So just on the right hand side here, that's our first pub. So count the pubs, there's one. All right, there'll be probably at least another 2 or 3 pubs along here. There's a Masonic Lodge right there. So this is the city centre.
Wow.
So this is a very old country town. Oh, I can see another pub coming up by the looks of it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I've told a lie, but look at all these historic buildings here.
1870.
1870, that's when that was
Saddler
done.
and Harness Emporium.
Look at that.
1892. Town Hall.
Town Hall. There's the Town Hall. This one really. Open the window for you guys here. It's a bus. Hello, bus. So this is the town centre here. Bank of New South Wales. There you go. Just as we go past there, Bank of New South Wales.
Look at this building here.
Oh, there's another pub right there, off to the right there.
Look at this building just here.
That's the Tenterfield post office there. There's another historic building right there. There's the Courtyard Cafe. Look, Subaru. It's a visitor information centre. There you can park right there, Dan. Oh, park anywhere you want. So I'm going to take you guys for a quick walk while we park here. Hopefully I will. Oh, left his engine running. I'm just going to come back to me. Hey, me again. It's me you've been looking for. Okay, don't sing, Dan. Don't sing. Okay, I'm just going to wander this way. We'll go for a bit of a walk here, guys. You own them streets, Dan? I wish I did. Let me just... Oh! Say hi, Dan. Mrs. Dan. So we're going to just take a wee walk here before my battery runs out. Oh dear, excuse me, sorry guys. Okay, let me just turn the camera back around again. So we have these places around here called visitor information centres. So these are scattered in every town. So if you want to know anything that's going on in a town, these places are set up to so you can actually come in, find out the history, all that sort of stuff. But I am actually walking you straight into the sun here. Subaru dealership, I think you guys call them. And there's a Holden dealership. Now Holden is the Australian General Motors. So that's your GMH, there's your Chevy and all that sort of stuff. There's our Holdens over there. We no longer produce Holdens here in Australia anymore. They are now made in Europe, I think, which is a shame. But let's take you for a walk. This is Tenterfield. I'm actually limping, guys, just to let you know. I hurt my ankle last night. I had too much to drink. That's what happens. I mentioned to you Peter Allen. He was a singer here in Australia. He's actually dead now. He died a few years ago. They've obviously named this motel after him. Hope you guys are still... How you going, buddy?
Thanks, how's yourself?
I'm awesome, thank you. Good morning. There's some beautiful old historic, and the people are friendly here. How's that? They're talking to me, and I've actually got a camera running, and people are actually still talking to me, which is usually scary. That old historic building right there. This tablet is 4 years old. Awesome. $1.46 for gas. We need that here. Now that's really expensive. That's $1.46 a litre. So there's 4 litres to a gallon. So you guys got a lot cheaper than fuel than we do. These old historic buildings just across the road there. Yeah, so that's $1.46 or whatever it was a litre. Sneaks, not cheap at all. These country towns, the fuel is very expensive. So this is a museum. I'll jump up and have a look at this. I don't know if you can see that. A bit hard to see. So 1902. These beautiful old buildings over there. So these would have been shops and houses back in the day. Mitre 10 is a hardware store. And right here we got the School of Arts. And again, you can see that we're not as old as you guys, 1901 here. Hey Techno, welcome. So we're in the town of Tenterfield. I'm just walking down the main street here. I'm getting funny looks from people. They're probably not used to seeing people do this. There's another historic building. Look at this one. How beautiful is that? Hey, how magnificent is that? Let's see where I get run over crossing this road here, guys. I'll just turn you around, guys, and that's the School of Arts. Yeah, they might know who I am, that's right. They might know I'm famous. Some more history. So these are the people that obviously played a very big part in here. How far are you from Ayers Rock? Oh man, we are thousands of kilometres away from Ayers Rock, One Life. We're a long, long way from Ayers Rock. So that's the postcode for Tenterfield. So if you want to send any mail to Tenterfield, that's the postcode that you guys have to use. Have you been there? Yes, I've been to Ayers Rock, yep. And we are actually going back out there again one day, so we'll take you with us. But look at these old buildings. I mean, they're not as old as what you guys are used to. But this is Tenterfield, the town of Tenterfield. I'm just standing out on the road here, just showing you guys how awesome this little city is. Look at this. I don't know what the population is, but it's actually pretty amazing. It goes all the way down through there. If you get run over and it goes to call, yeah, I know, I've got it all recorded. It is a beautiful little town. It's absolutely amazing. We have old Western town still alive. Oh, looks similar. So yeah, well, this would have been our type of Western town here, Sneak. And Tenterfield was definitely a Western town. I mean, you just look at the architecture here. So we're talking buildings that are over 100 years old here, which is awesome. So I don't know how old the post office is here. But you can see the architecture is absolutely amazing. Oh. No, Sneak, you actually drive on the wrong side of the road. America made up their own rules. Just see if I can walk up here. Look. Okay, there you go. 1881. And the clock still works. How's that? So that's the time it is here in Australia at the moment. It is 11:27. So this being the post office, there you go, the Tenterfield post office there. So clean, no bums, not like here in America, bums are everywhere. Oh, we get them here, mate, but I think they tend to keep it fairly clean. Okay, that's a sketch of the post office back there. That's the clock from back to the... It does look like it, doesn't it? So yeah, I'm going to do this slowly. If you guys want to read this later, you can. Obviously some old photos there. Now I'm going to take you just up here. Hopefully we don't get mugged on the way through. Here's another old hotel. This is called Bergen's Telegraph Hotel, just up here. Another historic pub. So we call them hotels over here. Oh, look at that over there. Oh, the garbage. This is our garbage cans. Look at that. So we have Bottle O. It's a drive-through where you can drive through and pick up your grog. At the old Telegraph Hotel. Not sure when it was built. Doesn't look as old as the other ones. And if we look up the street there, you can see a lot of old houses up through there too. I'm not going to walk up there, guys. But how cool does that look? Right out the back there is the bush. Hey Joe Dirt, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're in a little town called Tenterfield in New South Wales. You wish you lived here? It is awesome. So this is about 5 hours away from where I live, guys, that back in Brisbane. That beautiful old post office. Looks very American actually, the architecture. This one here, this is the School of Arts, 1913 this one was built. Library, there we go. So is there anything else you guys want to actually see? Hey, Ayo, Joshua, welcome. Welcome to the stream today. We are in the beautiful town of Tenterfield. We're about 5 hours away from Brisbane. And we're still heading south. We're actually heading towards Sydney over the next few hours. And then we will be turning around. So, strip club, cruise shed, ominous, how are you? So we're actually going to head back to the car and we're going to keep traveling south. But how awesome is this town? Isn't it beautiful? Hey, we're only here for about 5-10 minutes and then we're moving through. You may recognise some of the cars here. We are absolutely awesome on Ominous. Thanks for joining us in today's stream. Yeah, it's probably bad service out here. I don't know what the internet is like here. But didn't realise how far I walked away. I'm just going to let these people move so we don't embarrass them too much. So museum and cinema. Hey Need Vodka Gamer, welcome to the stream. We are awesome. We're actually just doing a walkthrough of our travels over the last few days. We're in a town called Tenterfield. Which is in New South Wales, which is about 5 hours away from where I live. And we're just showing some of the history of amazing towns that we've just travelled. So we've been through a town called Warwick. We've been through Stanthorpe, and now we're in Tenterfield. So we will be shooting more videos very, very shortly. I notice my phone is looking pretty flat. So I'm probably going to run out of battery shortly, guys, so I'm going to have to go back to the car and recharge. But this is Tenterfield, guys. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed it, guys. Peter Allen Motel, very famous singer here in Australia. Was. He's dead now, unfortunately. Do people think you're crazy talking to yourself? I am getting some funny looks. Yes. Well, this is what I do for a living anyway, so here we go. So you guys wanted to see the price of fuel. Okay, now you guys thought that was really good, but that's actually 1 litre of fuel. Where you guys, so 1 litre is about a gallon to you guys. Sorry, 4 litres is a gallon to you guys, so multiply that price by 4. And that's how much we pay for our fuel. And there's Mrs. Dan standing down there. She's waving, yay! Say hi to Mrs. Dan. Thanks, Sneak, and we're actually going to call it here, guys. We will, if there's anything else interesting coming up, we will let you guys see it And hey, Mrs. Dan, woohoo! Thanks, guys. And this is from us here in Tenterfield. Hope you guys are having a great day. We will talk to you all later, guys. Bye. Bye.